Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name's Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. We're here in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews of our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer 2 of the most frequently asked questions that we get here. And they are, do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes. We will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low Apr Finance Rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website, yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So if it's PCP or HP that you're looking for, you can input some numbers, adjust the filters, find something that works for you, and then there'll be a finance breakdown of the contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our 2022 7-seater Land Rover Discovery, presented in the extremely popular Hakuba silver metallic exterior paint. It's very windy Cranbrook today, so apologies in advance if you can't hear some words that I'm saying. The exterior paint is paired with darkened accents all around. You've got gloss black front and rear lettering, black grills, black side vents, black bumper accents, black mirror caps, roof rails, side accents. You've also got side steps, and not to mention the rear privacy glass from the B pillar all the way backwards. And to finish it off, you've got, well, my favourite part down here, the upgraded 22-inch gloss black 5 split spoke alloy wheels. So when the car's locked, we have folding side mirrors. You've also got keyless entry, so right now the key's in my pocket. When we come to close proximity with the car and open the handle, the side mirrors will pop out and the car will unlock. And then we've got a darkened theme continuing inside. These are the ebony black Windsor leather seats. You can see the white piping and white stitching as well. These front 2 seats can be electrically adjusted. You can find the adjustment just down here. The front 2 also have a memory mode. That's found on the inner door card. Then they can be heated and cooled, and I'll show you that in just a second. The driver then has a leather-wrapped multi-function steering wheel. This can also be electrically adjusted. That's the steering wheel column. And heated, the button for that I will show you when we turn the electrics on. Then you've got your adaptive cruise control, your paddle shifters for switching it into your manual mode, all your multimedia buttons for your digital dash. Again, I'll show you that in just a second too, and then your hands-free functions as well. Here is just one of the speakers for our upgraded Meridian surround sound system, and another one of my favorite options is the sunroof up above, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. But you've got a fixed sunroof for the back and then an opening sunroof just here. I just wanted to show you what it looks like with the sunblind closed. So in the middle, one of the big features on the new shape, the facelift Discoveries, they have these landscape 11-inch touchscreen displays. You've got everything you could possibly need on here in the modern day. We've got keyless start to go with the keyless entry. Let's run through some of these features. When you turn the car on, the sunroof will automatically retract for you. And whilst we're here, we've got the buttons just up here to operate. So if you press this button once, that will give you mode 1. That will just give you a slight tilt to the glass. If you press it one more time, that will fold, or that will slide all the way back. And then if we do one hard press towards the nose of the car, that will close for us. You can also see the rear sunroof back there, but I'll show you that in just a second. So this is our touchscreen user interface. You've got your sub menus just here, and then you've got different pages that you can cycle through. But like I said, you've got everything you could possibly need in the modern day. Let's start from left to right. Satellite navigation. A big benefit of it being this widescreen display is that it takes up the entire screen. You can move the map around, you can pinch and zoom, so you can easily see your points of interest, for example, a petrol station. You can see it's extremely responsive, but as you would expect with a nearly new car. Back to our home. We can connect up our phone via Bluetooth to store our contacts. We can make calls, take calls. We can use the buttons on the steering wheel to help us out as well. And then we can also use Bluetooth to play our music. That's connected up via media. You can connect up via USB. And you can also use wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Then you've got your radio built in, a standard FM, AM and DAB radio. Moving across to here, some additional settings. You've got your slope assist, driving style dynamics, weight sensing, slope assist, wheel information. You've got your vehicle dimensions in this additional setting, which is just here. This will show you some more features on the car. Seats. So we can heat and cool them, really easy to operate. You've got an intensity of 3 for either side. We can just press these arrows here. And we can do cold for both sides. Let's turn that off, go back to our additional menu. Climate controls, again, really easy to use. You've got your dials down here. It's a dual zone climate control. And here you can just select where you'd like the air conditioning to point to. If you don't want to use the touchscreen, you can also use these dials down here to adjust the seat heating. So if you push in, you've got the seat heating or cooling, and if you pull, you then go back to the air conditioning. So one of the big features on the car is the reversing camera. It's an absolutely essential point, an essential aspect for a car of this size. Of course, you can hear the sensors. You've got your usual reversing camera, crystal clear. As we turn the guidelines, or turn the wheel rather, we can see the guidelines will move. And then we've got this 3D bird's eye view camera setup. So really handy for all types of parking, bay parking, parallel parking, or just squeezing through a tight space. And you've got all of these different cameras. So here's our second view, rear camera, gives you a slightly wider lens, and you can do the exact same for the front. There's your wide lens front camera, but then your normal front camera, which will also give you guidelines. And then dotted around the corners and the sides here, you've got this is where your 3D maps comes into place. So you might have already seen this in the photos, but we'll go through all of the different angles and we can see just how interactive and cool this is. We can change these cameras like so. You've got your blind spot areas. So you've got a 360-degree view of the 3D model of the car. Sensors all around to help you with your parking. So down below, with the facelift, we've got this really clean, really simple, easy to operate center console. Of course, this is your gear stick, but you can switch into manual mode here. Whilst we're on the steering wheel, here is your heated steering wheel button, and then you've got your adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and your additional hands-free and multimedia buttons on the left-hand side. Just through the middle, you can see your navigation will reflect through the middle here. And then in the middle, this is your terrain response control. So you'll find this on all the other Discoveries. We can cycle through the various programs rather here. At the moment, we just keep it in comfort, but as you can see, we've got grass, gravel, snow, mud ruts, sand, wade. But we'll just keep it in automatic for now. Underneath here, 2 cup holders, and then you've got your armrest section. Under here, a really deep storage compartment, a USB and a USB Type-C port, but then your USB Type-C port is just under here too. So, electric's off. Let's have a look at the rest of the car. You've got the same levels of luxury for all of the passengers back here. Plenty of room, it goes without saying, plenty of headroom and legroom, but then you've got the exact same Windsor leather seats back here. These are probably the most comfy seats that I've seen so far on the Land Rover products. You've got heated seats back here, which can be operated just in the middle there. You've got 2 more USB Type-C ports, and I've got to point out as well, you've got the premium Land Rover carpet mats, which are better than what I've got at home. They're absolutely fantastic and just remind you how luxurious this car is. Just here, you've got another USB socket. You've got the same on the other side. And if we have a look up at the sunroof back here, again, it's a big plus. It lets in a load of light. And now on to the rear, where I'll show you the rear 2 seats. You'll notice the rear privacy glass extends all the way back. You've got the black lettering back here, as well as some gloss black accents. A big add-on with this car is the tow bar. This can be manually detached, and that is found just down here. And you may have already seen the parcel shelf just tucked in the corner. I've left it out of the way for the sake of it being a 7-seater, so we can operate the 2 seats at the back. We can electrically open the rear boot lid, And we've got an additional inner tailgate here, which can be opened up like so. This can be used as a loading cover, or if you need to lower or raise the rear end of the car, you can perch yourself on here or load up any cargo you have, and you can lower and raise the rear of the car using this button here. Your seatbelts are tucked away nicely, so it gives you a nice opening space when you need to open the rear seats, but you've got plenty of room back here, being the Discovery. To open the rear seats, we can just press these buttons here. The middle set of seats will move for you. Just got to press it once, step back, and it will operate for us. There's no manual labor, there's no having to get your arms in awkward positions and move it. All you've got to do is just open the headrest. And we can do the exact same for the middle row of seats by using these buttons here. So you can collapse down all the seats so it's fully flat, essentially making it a commercial vehicle. But even with the 2 seats up in the back, you've definitely got room for 2, maybe 3 weekend bags up there. We can close the boot again by pressing this button, and then both tailgates will close for us. To get into the rear set of seats, we've got the buttons on the shoulder, as well as the buttons down here. I just focus on the shoulder buttons for now. We can press this button once, you can do the exact same on the other side, and that will snap it forward for you. And then all you've got to do is just move the seat forward. You can see it's nice and easy. I've just done that with one hand on the camera, and it gives you a nice opening. And again, the same ebony Windsor leather seats back here. If you want to collapse or raise the rear seats from this angle, you can do so by pressing these buttons. So exactly the same principle as at the back. And then to close these seats, all you've got to do is just move the seats backwards, and then the seat will move back for you. You have got some additional adjustment just down here if you'd like to move, tilt the rear seats. And here's just another look at some of the black accents on this side. Here's one of the cameras, of course. So if you're interested in buying the Land Rover Discovery, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we offer finance packages and take part exchanges. So if either of those options intrigue you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on WhatsApp and iMessage as well. So please feel free to message us on those platforms. You might have some questions about our cars or have some details about your part exchange. We're happy to talk about cars all day, so please feel free to speak to us on any form of social media too. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.